Hello, everybody. Benga Olatunji here. We want to be looking at how to incorporate our organization, our businesses. We had looked at forms of business organizations in which we've spoken about sole proprietorship, partnership, joint venture, limited liability company, or corporate organization or corporation as could be called in other times. So we are moving on, still building business series where we educate ourselves about how to build businesses and how to work on our businesses. Of course, to work on our businesses and not in our businesses now. We will talk about how to work in our businesses, but now we are talking about how to work on our businesses using the vehicle or the medium of the nation, that is recognition of work being done as an organization, as a business being recognized as an organization. So we need to incorporate our organization, and how should we go about it? So that is what we want to learn today, and after that we'll be talking about how to go about taxation, forms of taxes and the like, so that we will know how to go about it and where we need professional and which type and where we can do it by ourselves. So we're talking about different forms of taxes. So now let us go into the business of the day. The business of the day is how to incorporate our organization. How to incorporate our organization. That is the business of the day. So how should we incorporate our businesses? What do we need to do? Since June 2005, things have changed, and for the better, especially in our country here in Nigeria, and conforming to the standard, global standard of business registration. So since June 2005, CAC, that is Corporate Affairs Commission, had gone online. That is, we do not necessarily need to do a lot of paperwork or go there and the like. We have some aspects of our business registration in which we can easily do online. That is, should we say virtual or online? So, and is continued to be more encompassing. This is the Nigerian Corporate Registry. We call it CSE here, Register of Company. It's the same thing. So that is the picture of CAC. How should we incorporate online? The first thing is to check for the availability of your company. Unlike before, that will need to go and submit a document and the like, so that we can verify availability of the business name or the company name we are proposing. All you need to do now is to check online. Of course, there will be fee, minimum fee that you will need to pay. Don't forget, I said you can do this by yourself, and also you can involve a practitioner. Of course, if you contact us at GTN Associates, we will do it for you, because there are some aspects or some knowledge that you may be professional, so that you can be well guided, but you can do it by yourself now. So you check for the availability, and that is why I put check there. So you check for availability. You see available. If the name you are proposing is available, fantastic. So you move on to the next stage, which is ensuring you have various forms filled. You will fill some forms. You will pay stamp duty on your form to legalize it, and you will submit it. Don't forget online now. You will submit it back online on the CAC platform. Is the platform for the registrar of company in Nigeria, and every country all over the world has platform in which to use, because everything is going online now. So you ensure you fill necessary forms and you submit it online, and you pay necessary fee on it. That is the second step you need to carry out. Then this third step is to ensure that you notarize it. What do we mean by notarize? Is the declaration by a lawyer, a solicitor, to ensure and to tell the nation that everything about the form you are submitting is okay. It is to assure the nation that the information provided by you is okay. So then you ensure you submit it to the registrar of company. Having done that, your registration is already on the way. So Corporate Affairs Commission now will be working on your file that you've submitted online after you've already reserved the name, and that reservation will lapse, and this is one of the technicality. So immediately you have availability done on your organization or on the name proposed, ensure you carry it out immediately. That is, you follow through, because that name that is available for you may no longer be available after a while. So ensure that name reservation and availability is followed through. So you must fill those forms. Memorandum, especially if you are not going for business name or sole proprietorship, but you are going for LSC, that is limited liability company, you need to submit along the line your memorandum of association, article of association. You need to submit particulars of your director, also particulars and consent of your secretary, and of course now everything new finance act has said is not that compulsory, but you could be well guided, but it's not compulsory. You have at the beginning of your organization and formation to have secretary to the company. So but before, you will have part of the form you will register and submit is particular of your directors, the particular of your secretary. After you have done that and registered that, another step you need to take and register for your company is about the tax aspects. And as limited liability company now, which is the commonest, and we are using that as a case study, you will need to register with Federal Inland Revenue Service. Now, as at the production of this video, this aspect comes immediately with your registration. That is now automated and integrated. So immediately you submit and register the aforementioned forms and documents. tax with FIRS is automatic. So your tax identification number will be given to you and the like. So that means that you must have submitted some other more robust information. So now the requirement is for more robust information, because there are a lot of government agencies now that are working together as one to incorporate organization. This is to ensure time saving and at the same time to minimize cost at the end of the day in form of registering here and there. So you submit necessary documents, and because of the integration of the agencies, government agencies, they will share your file among themselves so that necessary agency can work on necessary things and provide at the same time as your certificate of incorporation is coming out, your TIN number will be coming out too. And also don't forget, you could see I said register, register, register. Another thing you need to register for, or you need to ensure is done at your incorporation, is to ensure that you register with your state tax. Don't forget, Federal Inland Revenue Service is for the national tax or national taxes, depending on which tax net you will belong to. So also you need to register with the state tax authority for the taxes that are to be remitted or paid on the state level. So, and also you are going to have appropriate tax number to that effect, like your employee tax remittances will go to the organized state tax agency, and you need to ensure that you have necessary documentation and filing, and your organization is recognized as a company with them, so that you will not fall victim of tax avoidance or evasion and penalty will accrue to you. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that. So before you know it, your organization is duly recognized and you can work on the larger scale and enjoy the benefits of recognized business in your nation. That is the truth. So if you've enjoyed the video and you've been impacted with this knowledge, don't forget to like us, subscribe to us, comment, engage us. We are from G. James Associates, and after this, those taxes that we mentioned is up next. G. James Associates, being Galatinji will be signing off. We are value to your life, we are value to your businesses.